CIHT, we are a thriving professional institution, over 14,000 members and growing, 80 corporate partners, very influential with government.
I think it's recognised that we're moving towards a transportation system where we're sharing vehicles, making more efficient use of the vehicles that are available to us, increasingly connected, increasingly automated, and moving towards low emission platforms to addressing the air quality concerns that we have at present. The Gateway project, GATE, means the Greenwich Automated Transport Environment.
From a local authority point of view, our interest in connecting autonomous vehicles is twofold. First, we want to understand how they can help us improve the mobility services we deliver to our citizens, and two is understand the urban design and urban planning implications.
We are a multi-skilled bunch of people. There's an insurance company there, there's an energy company, there's technologists, and all of these people felt that we couldn't just inflict a new technology on people without actually understanding their needs, their wants, and their aspiration.
There are only three questions that we have to ask about how do you make autonomy work. Where am I in the world? What's around me? Is it roads? Is it cats and dogs? Is it footpath? Is it people? And then what do I do next? So it's quite a simple subset of problems, and the answers are even easier. There's only two answers. If you're driving a car, you can either go faster or slower, or you can go left or righter.
In Greenwich, we don't see connecting our autonomous vehicles competing against the existing public transport offer we have, because we don't think that they can beat in efficiency the London Underground, but we see them as complementing the existing public transport offer we have and increasing accessibility in those areas of the borough that today are less well served by public transport offers.
Sky came up with the key question, which is what happens when you put your mum in a driverless car?
But it could also be a single-person vehicle that breaks off from that big bus and delivers you right to your door. If you think in geographic Europe, when you say someone with disabilities, everyone thinks wheelchair user because that's the symbol. That's a really small amount. The biggest number is people who cannot walk without aid for long distances, and that could be most of us.
And if vehicles are constantly moving, it means that we can also make a much more productive use of the space, because we could eliminate all the parking spaces in cities, and that space could be allocated to other uses.
It's quite often when we're designing things, we get very serious, and we forget about things like play, like mischief, like wit. And I think with this project, it's something we want to explore.
Bottom right gives you some of the idea of the sort of testing that we do in a private environment before we take the poles out on the street. So initially we use objects like big rubber balls to roll the front of the vehicle. Then we use disposable employees like project managers.
To get people to dream in this, not just to answer questions. Both are important. And then we also entered into vehicle design, and we got people to design vehicles.
A lot of these systems are coming in now that learn about the environment, learn about the objects, and they teach themselves. So overnight our systems dream. They dream about the data they've seen during the day, and they upgrade their program. A lot of people are really excited about artificial intelligence type software, because it appears that just by showing some software where people would drive, you immediately get this trajectory projected, which might be something you can follow.
We wanted to address people's hopes and their fears.
And we think this is underpinning what could be a revolution rather than an evolution in our transport system. But we need to do these tests. We need to test in the real world and understand how these technologies mix with pedestrians, with cyclists, but also with buses, with the tubes, with trains. And Greenwich gives us an opportunity to do that, and so we're working really hard in creating Greenwich as that test environment in which we can understand how automated and connected vehicles can improve mobility in our cities.
For me, it's been a a fascinating series of presentations which has really given me much food for thought, and I hope we can take that away as a profession, as an industry, and really start to have this debate about what it means for our work, what it means for society.